How the First World War started is a complex story. The war that caused the death of almost 20 million humans had several factors. I will try to elaborate one aspect of the causes of this war, which they say is the root cause behind it. It was about 150 years ago when the European nations began to rebel against their monarchies. These nations wanted to have democratic governments established in their respective countries. Siberia, which was under the kingdom of Alexander Abramovich at that time, also got in the queue and removed the Alexander as a king. Serbian nation succeeded to establish a democratic government also in the country. But it was not to end here, it was just the beginning. Serbia's independence was just so-called. In reality, it was under the occupation of Austro-Hungary. Austro-Hungary is now two separate countries, namely Austria and Hungary. But back then they were one single powerful monarchy which shared a great war and defense power. Serbia, being a weaker nation, had to get orders from Austro-Hungary. In other words, they had no independence in any of their internal matters. The people of Serbia wanted absolute freedom from Austro-Hungary. This caused the foundation of an independent group, namely the Black Hand, in 1911. The group was created by some Serbian army officers led by Captain Dragotin. The group was also joined by majority of the students. The Black Hand had mainly two-point agenda. First, to get their country freed from the interference of Austro-Hungary, and second, freedom of Serbians who were living in one of the provinces of Austro-Hungary, namely Sarajevo. This province was previously a part of Bosnia, which was annexed and occupied by Austro-Hungary in 1908. Hundreds of thousands of Serbians lived here. Both Serbian and Bosnian population of this province were under severe distress due to Austro-Hungary occupation. The Black Hand's main mission was to get freedom for these people. Thus, the top enemy of Black Hand was Austro-Hungary Sultanate. The then king of Austro-Hungary was Franz Joseph. Because his son Prince Rodolphe committed suicide in 1889, he appointed his nephew Franz Ferdinand as crown prince. Franz Ferdinand was to control the monarchy of Austro-Hungary after the death of Franz Joseph. Franz Ferdinand began to receive royal education when he was 12. He was appointed as the commander of the national army as well when he was only 31. Meanwhile, Franz Ferdinand fell in love and married a woman named Sofia. On the other hand, the Black Hand wanted this monarchy to end so that Serbia could be freed from interference by them, and Sarajevo may also become independent. To achieve this end, they planned to assassinate Crown Prince Franz Ferdinand. In 1914, Ferdinand and Sofia were on an official trip to Sarajevo to meet the army ranks, as besides being the crown prince, he was also the commander of national army. They were on a road travel when the Black Hand attacked them with a bomb, but fortunately both of them escaped the attack. After the attack, Franz and Sofia were shifted to a secure place, but Ferdinand decided that he would visit those who got injured in the bomb attack. That also included the governor of Bosnia. Big number of army personnel and guards were deployed on the way on which the crown prince was planned to travel. Maximum security measures were applied. Ferdinand and Sofia were traveling in a roofless car when something weird happened. The car driver took the wrong path. The person who was driving the car of Crown Prince was from Czech Republic and did not know German language. He was abruptly ordered to turn the car to an alternate way due to the security reasons, but he did not understand the instructions as they were in German. Therefore, he kept driving on the planned way. At that time, the technology had not advanced to the extent that such matters could be tackled intelligently. Thus, such a simple and weird mistake by the driver of this car paved way for the First World War. Friends, he kept driving on the wrong path from where the security was actually shifted to the alternate way, so the security was almost absent here. Gabrielo Prince, a 19 years old teen who was member of Black Hand group, was present there with intention to buy some groceries. He was shocked to see Ferdinand there, but without wasting a minute, he took off his gun and opened the fire. The Crown Prince and Princess Sofia were both killed at the spot. The expected Crown Prince and the Queen were both assassinated. The news spread throughout the world in no time. On July 28, 1914, the Austro-Hungarian kingdom decided to avenge the Crown Prince and waged war against Serbia. The world powers on that time were divided into two groups that were rivals and enemies to each other. The Triple Entente consisted of France, Russia and UK, which was proponent to Serbia in the conflict, and the other group comprised of Italy, Germany and Austro-Hungary together, called the Central Powers. The allies in each group had mutual agreements regarding collective defense and war. Thus, when Austro-Hungary waged war on Serbia, Germany and Italy chose to be allies to Austro-Hungary in this war. On the other hand, Triple Entente decided to defend Serbia. Thus, the World War I began. On August 14, the German army marched toward France. When they reached to Belgium, they faced the British army and the first battle of World War I took place. This battle is called Battle of Mons. Friends, this was a mistake which led to the assassination of the Austro-Hungarian crown prince that caused the greatest powers of the world stand face to face. The First World War continued for 4.5 years and caused the death of almost 20 million people. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and leave your comment. Share the video to your contacts. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can reach you with more interesting videos. Thank you very much.